Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome back to another episode of Fulltopia here in Cities Skylines. Guys, last episode we finally added a subway system and built a bridge over to where it connects up to the highway. We've seen a couple of cars and vehicles use it, not many just yet, but that's kind of okay because it means that if there's not going to be much traffic flow over there at the moment, when we eventually start building up on that kind of section, then that's going to handle that demand of traffic quite easily. Now, in today's episode, guys, I want to try and get some more jobs in. Now, we got the little commercial zone, the little leisure area, which I'm going to try and build upon. Hopefully, I can try and get like a football stadium in there. Slowly start to build up some kind of patriotism? Is that the right word I want to use for the local team and for the residents in Fulltopia? Also, slowly start to expand the kind of the woodland industry, and really add in some more jobs because that's what the little island, a little nation is kind of begging for at the moment. So guys, if you're enjoying Fulltopia, want to see more of it in the future, then make sure you smash that like button down below. And if you aren't already here too, make sure you subscribe. Now, we've got a couple of issues. We've got sewage is an issue at the moment, which the treatment is half and half. Now, just to kind of satisfy that and kind of get its needs done, I am going to drop in another little basin. Now, eventually we will have to build our very own little sewage plant. But for now, this will do. Perfection. And that should handle all the sewage needs, which it does. So, I want to expand our little woodland industry over there at some point, but I want to add in a football stadium over here too. That should now get rid of those issues. They shouldn't really be complaining. We should be all good, boys. We should be all good. We have no residential demand at the moment. It's all commercial and industrial, so that will kind of help it out. But I feel like I want to build it the football stadium first, and then expand this over here so we can kind of kill two birds with one stone, and hopefully that makes people travel on our public transport a lot more. Now, we are making profit off the subway system, which is great. How many people are actually using it? That's average traffic flow. That's not what I wanted. We're getting 1,949. That's kind of crazy, boys. Now, I did mention last episode that we'll get in a an export area, but I want to buy this whole little section before we do that. So let's sort this out then. So I was checking it out earlier, the football stadium, and it is quite big. I kind of want to get it in that corner, so it means I'm going to have to edit the road slightly. So let's kind of get rid of this road just there. And we're dropping the football stadium just here. Ooh, it's not going to like that, is it, boys? It's not going to like that turn that we're trying to accomplish at all. Right, let's see what we can do there. So let's kind of get rid slightly. And let's kind of bring this up a bit more. So let's get back to the stadium. That's not the stadium. Right, there we go. And then bring this out here. And just create our little turn there. Which makes this whole little section a little bit weirder. But that's okay because we can now redo this. Which would be pretty cool, to be honest. If I bring it... Right, so if I bring this to there. And then that goes straight down. That goes around the side of it. Now, I feel like that's a bit too close. So we'll get rid of it a bit more. If I kind of bring it up to that point where it's straight and bring that out, so that comes in waves and bends in, that actually could be quite nice. So I don't want it touching too much, and it really sets up this whole area. Now, what I could do is I could add in some more car park areas, which probably want to move this back a little bit more. I'm going to be so indecisive again here, but that's okay. So if I can get this just right. So if I bring it down to there, that is perfect, actually. Right, hold on, guys. Actually, no, won't bend that just there. We'll bring it out a tad bit more. There. There we go. And then this one, and bring it up to there. Okay, that glorious bend. Perfect. So we get some little car parking spots just here, which will be wonderful, beautiful, extravagant, which is the car parking one. The car park is somewhere, but I always forget where it is. I think it's just easy to scroll to it, isn't it? So do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I messed that up. Right, 6, 7, 8. Some nice car parking spots just there. We'll get some on this side as well. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, 6 is down there. And we do walkways to like concrete this all off as well. So do I get oh, that's the wrong one. Do I get some more here as well? I can do 1, 2, 3. Right, we'll go with that. And then we'll get some path down as well to make this area really, really walkable. So we'll take off the snapping grid to begin with. And if I create a line that kind of goes, if I can do that, go straight across both sides. That just shows you where we can end the concrete session. Right, you kind of won't see this path so much. You'll just see him walking around and using it, which will be good. And then we just concrete this whole area in. Only up to where the path currently is. So you won't see the path, but you'll see them walking and using it. Now if I just concrete round there and to there, we'll get rid of the trees. Can't get rid of those ones because they're part of the actual building. We might as well just concrete this whole little section just off, as it's like, you know, a fixed little stadium area, which is pretty cool. And I don't know what kind of props we have at hand that would be really handy for this area. If I type in bus, it's going to be bus stop stuff. Now if I type in car, so we could get like, I mean, a little balloon cart would be fun, but I want like larger stuff. Okay, vehicle, bus, truck. I don't think I have many props like this in there, to be honest. Football. Store. I don't have many props that kind of fit around it. I mean, I could drop a couple of these down, which is little benches, which is handy. But I'm thinking like bigger props. Airplanes. Could you imagine dropping like an airplane down? That would be a little bit stupid, wasn't it? I could do like a few little rocks, containers, crates. They don't kind of really fit in, do they? They kind of don't. An elephant? I could always drop an elephant down. Would always like, ooh, these billboards? They'll be like advertising, wouldn't it? It would be like advertising. Are they called? What are they called? Billboards. Right, let's type. Oh, type in billboard. Random. So a couple of random billboards, because that's like really big advertising. Get that in the corner there, which is the opposite advertising side. That nice big pink. That was meant to be pink. You're red. It says pop soda. So a bit of advertising down like that. You kind of get that kind of stuff there, which is really nice. I feel like at some point I need to get some better props, don't I? I feel like I really do. I need some better props thrown down in this. I'm trying to think what will go really well with it. They'll kind of like brighten up the area. I mean, I could do like little fences and stuff like that, kind of handy. But it comes down to what type of fence. I could do like a park fence here. So it kind of zones off the car park in a way. And we do kind of have this is the hard bit now. I've got an idea of what I want to do here. Now if I do that like that, use the move it tool to bend it out. I'm going to create that cool little thing. Is the best way I can describe it. If I do one like this, like that to fit this, bend that as well. Now I won't bend that. That'll be a little bit silly. Slightly bend that. Let's move that point over. It's going to add more to the detail of the walkable area. And that'll be pretty cool for this little section. I'm going to add the commercial back in anyway. Boom, boom, boom. But it adds some more. It adds a little bit extra pizzazz in this little commercial district that we got set up. And it's really cool because you have the stadium on the kind of peninsula as we build this whole area up. There's still a lot more I've got to do to this, but this is our stadium. It's Fulltopia FC. It's pretty cool, isn't it? We're going to leave it as it is. It is quite expensive to run and maintain, but hopefully that will bring a lot of tourists and give our residents something cool to do. Also, you can see the parking starting to fill up too as that happens. And I will get some more props in the future to kind of add this all in, but for now, looks pretty good. Anybody using the bridge? Anybody? Oh, where are you going? Oh no, you're just getting out. Fine, it's okay. It's okay. So let's take a look at our industrial area over here right now. So it's currently a 2-star because we have unlocked some new buildings that we can place down, and we wanted to make more money because it floats between making money and losing money depending on when it's sold a product. So, and this is also going to give us more jobs as well. So we could, I mean, what's our storage like? We do have quite a bit in storage. So I think it would be handy as well to expand some of the roads. Let's put the snapping back on. So let's kind of go straight there. We'll bring it straight there and cut it in. So these will go straight just there. And we'll bring that straight down as well. We can add a few more little buildings in and stuff like that. So let's continue that out by one. That out by one as well. Now, if I can get this by another 10 and then bend round. Another 10. And then right, hold on guys, hold on. Go like that. I'm not feeling this at all. Not feeling that at all, boys. So this can go, this, you know, this actually be like a more of a straight road. Whereas this, if I picked, for example, that road there, those boys can connect just like that. Simple, easy, magical. Okay, back to this then. Alright, so this is the main building. We've got the workers' barracks. Did I get a workers' barracks in? I feel like I didn't, did I? No. Right, let's squeeze a workers' barracks in just there. I don't know whether that was unlocked before, but it provides additional 35 workers to the area. So we've now got the small, let's pause it, the small tree saplings. We have the small tree plantations, so we'll go for the saplings next. And this is just a case of dropping down where it needs to be. So because this is on a bend as well, it's a little bit awkward to throw it all down. We have the sawmill, and now we have the biomass pellet, which can now turn it into paper as well. So a few extra buildings just there. Let's give them the water that they're needing. Bring that across too. I'll expand it both sides a little bit further. So we've got 2 sawmills down right now. And the biomass pellet thing, which is actually a larger building as well. Let's try and find something a little bit more suitable for this. Kind of do something up here. This is going to use more of stuff that's currently in the storage. Which is going to be really handy. So let's get this dropped down now. And so I'll get 2 of them. I'll do 1 there. And 1 there. Have they got water? So the one of them has. There we go. So that will get the paper from the storage that is currently being saved up and stored into these 2 new buildings. Is there any other buildings I unlocked? There's more version of storage yards. So we'll see how it goes with the extra 2. We are producing more wood as well, so we could potentially go on to sell that. But now we've almost, and I say almost, we've almost doubled the amount of workers that could be working there. Now, what does that say to our unemployment rates at the moment? 38% unemployed. Now, if you have a little fast forward session, it's now down to 37%. As those people now get those jobs, back up to 38%. So we do need to, back down to 37. So we are floating on that fine line. So we need to do a little bit better. But how are we doing over here? So we're losing 1,000, but stuff should be going into those plants very soon. And obviously because there's now more jobs available, you should see more people using the subway system and the buses. So goods are going in. We're keeping on the storage. We might have to build another one very soon. But that's now been slightly expanded. Let's go and add in a few more farms. Get those set up now. So we've got plenty of spaces for some new farms to be added in. Oh, there we go. I need other little spots that I haven't dropped them in yet. Nice little free there. So add a few extra farm sections in. That'd be good. It'd be fun to, oh, we got some exports going out there. But it'd be fun to see once we start turning this around a bit more, what happens. So we got 7 tons of each being produced. And we have 30, so basically 38 tons of wood is being produced of wood. And we transforming from 38, 14 tons, 7 in each of paper and planned timber. So we still got plenty in storage, but it becomes a very expensive operation when we go down that route. More people are actually working there too. So is our unemployment going down? It's still at 38%. We got to work on that, boys. We really do. Now, see the odd people walking to and from the general areas. We're yet to play a game in this section, in the stadium. But this is a very, very high tourist area. So let's take a look at any particular landmarks I could throw down, or kind of these types of buildings right now. We have the Bee and Bird Haven. That would be kind of cool. Should we get the City Arch in? Where would the City Arch go? I feel like the City Arch needs to be kind of on the entrance to Fulham. So like here. I feel that's the perfect spot for it as we kind of like enter the area. Don't you think that is the perfect spot for it as you enter, like, you know, the biggest or the first major downtowny area? I feel that's kind of what's needed. But I did want something over here anyway.